When last we left our heroes, Nara the Drow Sorceress, Wolfgang the Angelic Warlock, and Danir the Catman Wizard fled from the wyvern-riding scouts of Needhog and found a safe haven under the canopy of the Hexwood, home to the remaining goblins of Dark Launch, the Hexwood hag Maggie, and the god of nature Fleetfoot. The reunions didn't stop there, however, as our heroes were once again reunited with their old companion Asmo, who over the past 30-some years had trained Wolfgang's son Elliot and embedded himself as an agent within Needhog's ranks. After a tearful reunion, Asmo was informed of the Jester and his plot to steal the body of Needhog using the Connolly family blood. With a new batch of prisoners on their way to Needhog's judgment, the party once again set off together towards Needhog's seat of power, the Colossus Kuldara. If there's one thing I would love for Roll20 to do, would be to add a fader to the music so I don't have to like click one stop at a time.
Done.
That'd be fantastic. All right, so with Asmo's dread wyvern Nara flying ahead of you guys and delivering a message, you are basically left to travel on foot up the craggy mountain, up the craggy mountain. Let me find the music or the sounds that I want here. There it is. I'll also get myself to the proper map. I've been looking at a bunch of maps. Mm-hmm. So as you travel up the craggy mountain trail, you can't help but feel some heat wafting down from the mountaintop as you look up and you see the spiraling smoke coming from the center of the volcanic stacks.
I actually needed to ask you. Actually, I'm going to message you a follow-up question. Actually, sorry, I don't want to give
Sure.
away something here.
No problem.
Yeah.
Feel free to message me as we continue climbing up the mountains here. It's not very difficult to see many wyverns kind of like flying amongst the skies, as well as like some younger wyverns.
Sorry, that's why I had to ask you.
No worries.
Sorry, guys. Secret stuff. Secret machinations behind the curtain.
Ooh.
You know, normally I don't. Normally you guys ask these questions. I rarely ever do this, but now I gotta do the secret question. All right. I know a little bit. I'm trying to find out how much. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, Santa Claus isn't real.
What?
Oh no.
He's super real.
Oh, okay.
He's in your house now. Get out, guys!
Oh my god.
Santa? Oh!
All right. But yeah, you see like small draconoids basically flying through the air as you're climbing up the mountainous region. Any of you can make me a perception check if you would like. Asmo with advantage, as you kind of know the behavior of a lot of the creatures around here.
One moment.
11.
Open up my character sheet. Oh, is it the other one?
20.
Yes, it should be the Asmo with a title to him.
Yes, I see that one. Oh my. And this is what is this? Sorry, I'm not on that.
Perception with advantage for you.
Sorry, I'm trying to pop out everything here.
You're all good, dude.
Perception with advantage. 18.
Wolfgang, Nara, and Asmo, you guys will all notice these things. There are these kind of volcanic fissures within the rocks as you're climbing up, like kind of venting out a lot of heat. And every now and again, you can kind of see this somewhat humanoid shape, kind of like of blistering fire, swirl around these vents. Wolfgang, you guys would know these to be fire elementals. That appear to be patrolling the area a bit. This just happens to be by the case of Nidhogg being what he is, there being a much thinner veil between this world and the plane of fire.
I would ask this. Now, if that was a common occurrence, what would the relationship between these fire elementals be to Nidhogg and his army?
As you're kind of walking around with the armor that you're wearing and the kind of like sigil and attitude, they seem to treat you specifically, Asmo, with reverence and hesitation.
Oh.
Don't worry. Enthusiastic supporters of Nidhogg.
Now, Nara specifically, you notice something else. You see it for kind of like the briefest moment, but out of the corner of your eye, you see a shape shifting through the shadows. Seems to have like moved as soon as you started like looking around and just like hid itself very well, but you noticed it.
What does it look like?
Like I said, it shifted so quickly. It was humanoid, but it was so like in the shadows that it was hard for you to get like a good glimpse at it.
Oh, okay. Would I have any idea what kind of thing could do something like that? Be all shadowy?
Something that's very sneaky. Something that's good at hiding when it wants to. There are a great number of things that you've come across that might be able to do that.
Okay. But it wasn't familiar in any way, shape, or form.
Again, you got like you barely passed the threshold of being able to see it.
Okay.
In fact, one would normally just call it a tie. Like you and it matched its stealth versus your perception.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Huh. That was weird.
What was?
Something slinking around here. That's not us.
No. How fast was it?
Wicked fast. Could
Would
change
I have
something
even
now.
the remotest idea what that would be specifically, or is just, oh shit, a fast thing?
Asmo, go ahead and give me a insight with advantage.
Interesting, okay. Insight with advantage. Oh good, I need that one on that. And that is...
As a 19 for you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. If it is sneaking around here, does not seem to be gleaning any sort of trouble from the fire elementals or from any of the various dragonoids that are hovering nearby. It must be something familiar with the area or something that is very, very good at infiltration. There are a couple of people within the camp that might be able to do this, yourself included.
Now, would I have reason to believe that might be a scout or one of the forward scouts? Just checking one of the passes.
It's possible.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question in private while we continue on.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to mess this up, guys.
I want you to either.
Thanks.
Of course.
I just want to say, alright. I don't want to say anything, but Daenerys being really sus right now.
I know it's
Might not be him.
You hear Asmo just go. You just hear Asmo kind of go. You kind of hear him just put his two fingers to his mouth and go. Kind of do like a reed whistle, which I can't do right now because my lips are too chapped.
Whew, whew, whew.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sufficiently moistened.
As you do that, from where Nara saw that shape, you hear kind of a reply call.
Yeah.
And it.
I didn't hear anything. Did you?
Oh, I whistled.
Definitely.
Discord probably cut it out.
Discord's like, no.
No, you're making tone noises. You can't do tones. We'll
Yep.
cut all tones.
No, actually, Warner Brothers bought the rights to whistling back in 2000.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
that
makes
is.
sense.
Well, you hear a pattern of whistles in return, and then slowly from that corner, you don't see anything emerge from that particular cave, but from a cave that exits just behind you, the familiar shape of a male drow appears. And the rest of you, as you turn to look, recognize it as you.
No, I don't know. He might look badass. I have no idea.
He
he look
honestly,
the same?
he doesn't look a whole lot different, honestly.
Oh,
His hair's a bit shorter and more tied back.
Frustrating. I'm so frustrated how well he's aged through the years.
Damn it! Fucking elves, man. Especially drow in my universe. They're essentially eternal.
Rugs and drow.
Mm-hmm.
Complain about having problems. They have live forever. They can solve their problems. Fucking must be so nice to have so many
Yeah.
fucking problems living forever. God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually.
I'm gonna go kick a can angrily down a road. Excuse me.
But he walks out. He's wearing a kind of a hooded cloak. Very much roguish attire. Nothing like what you'd see him wear in the very different from the attire that he wore for Solomon. This stuff has much more like leather, and I mean he looks almost like a Final Fantasy rogue, basically. Just lots of belts.
Oh my god.
Oh
so
man.
So
okay,
many
when
belts.
I see him walking towards, I'm like, oh my god, did you lose a bunch of belts?
A couple of them. I was in a hurry when Nara, and he looks over and he notices you, Nara. Oh, this is gonna be confusing now. When the Nara
What?
that you ride
Oh.
returned without you.
I immediately, you just immediately see like both fingers go to the bridge of my guy's nose. Just, I just close my eyes and I just like my eyebrows are always like, oh fuck, this is going literally the worst I was expecting.
What exactly was in the message you sent back with your wyvern?
I'm bringing unexpected coming back on foot, bringing unexpected help? Question mark.
Some suspected that it might have been a trap, so I went ahead to make sure, since I was one of the few that could make it through those woods.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we have been lured out with super stuff before.
Yes, which is why I came ahead, and you are correct.
No, I'm
this
I'm
was
complimenting
unexpected.
you. Calm down. I'm complimenting you. You did good.
Right.
You see, Asmo almost kind of like, essentially, almost like sergeant him a little bit.
Right. Sorry. Thank you,
No,
boss.
don't apologize. You're wasting the time when you need to be sorry. Anyways, guess who it is? He
It's
just
you.
gestured. No, oh boy. Yeah, no, it's
I know
Nara.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are Nara. That is Wolfgang. That is Denier. You are right. They were very unexpected.
Mm-hmm. If I messaged you that they were coming with me, you all would have assumed it was a trap. Because you would have been... I mean, imagine if that was written on a piece of paper set back. I mean, we've gotten worse things on paper before.
I
Dumb
understand.
things. I have all your family. We didn't have any family.
Who is
That guy-
mailing Nidhogg?
I didn't say it was being mailed to Nidhogg. I'm just saying, trying to pressure what soldiers they could. Whatever. It's just a long time ago.
He does receive missives from time to time, although usually the messenger does not make it back.
No, they usually have to yell it and try and get out of the way if it's a bad message.
Usually, yes.
I keep telling them the Red Dragons need to give the messages. They're not listening to me on that, but whatever.
Well, they're all the same to his wrath, really. And he's not exactly in the best of moods since, well...
Asma just makes a face like, who is? Like, to make a voice of like, yeah, no shit, that's every day for us. So, I need you to march ahead and prepare those who need to be prepared for this.
Is there anybody that you don't want to know?
Asmo makes a face, and now I send a private message to you, Lani.
Sure.
Is there... And I'm sorry,
I'll just say this out loud to you. There's nobody right now that you feel like. There's only one person that you feel like might know, like might have any semblance of who these three are, and you don't think that he would take it poorly.
Wait. Never mind, most of them are gone. Asmo sighs. People who knew you guys are not really around anymore.
We know.
You. Just to prove we are who we are. A while back when, after the war games, you were given a message by the lady. You only gave us half the message.
The Lady Death, yeah.
Have you finished deciphering the message? We still need to deliver it after all.
I won't lie. After everything that's happened, I kind of gave up on that. It's been a long time, and Solomon is not my master anymore.
Dinir gives a
For
slow nod.
you.
No worries. We can, at the very least, deliver the half that we have.
You actually takes a second to register what you just said. You intend to go to the west to find him.
Eventually.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Asmo just goes.
How did that go with you and Solomon? For
Well,
you.
Asmo just looks at Solomon. Asmo just looks at you with one eye.
he let me die shortly before you arrived on the scene
What?
during the war games. It was T-Wig that brought me back. Not him this time.
Oh.
Right. Our companion in the forest. You saw them.
Yes.
Right.
I visit from time to time.
Had a feeling it was you leaving those flowers.
They can take care of themselves pretty well, but they have no way of dealing with overgrowth.
So, have you seen him since then?
No. I've only heard rumors from other drow that had been taken prisoner here. Although
What
none
do
of
they
them
say?
still survive. Well, what information could be taken from them was that he's in a cavern to the west. He's built up a base of operations under the protective bubble of Dogad.
Him and
Under-
Dogad are working together?
Well, hard to say exactly how that relationship is, but
Huh.
that's not my life now.
When Bahamut gave me that vision, I sensed a lot of this divine feedback coming from the West. Much more than the others.
That is likely Solomon. From what I've gathered, he's been acquiring power and growing. To what ends, I'm not sure. But he's up to something out there.
Hmm.
It's to the point that even our scouts won't travel out that way. They tend to go missing. And that tends to anger the Dreadworm.
Dreadworm is
Needhog. Yeah.
Right. Just getting all the other
That's why-
monikers and
That's why I say the red dragon's gonna do it. Whatever.
As was just remembering a lot of angry tantrums.
oh boy. Well, this is going to be an interesting conversation then.
Well, if your intent is to get to the west, the easiest way to sneak through is... He looks to you, Asmo. That wasn't their intention, was it?
Asmo just sighs and kind of looks away. I'll be honest with you guys. I kind of forgot where you. I thought you were trying to talk to Nidhogg. I didn't know you were trying to get. away
We
from
are.
him.
We're.
Oh, okay.
This is a
sorry.
stop on our way. That
Talking
was
to-
bumped up because of the jester.
Talking to
Yep.
Nidhogg. So talking to Nidhogg isn't your final destination then.
Nope. Right. We
Okay,
just needed.
I was of the assumption that's what it was, so that's why I'm kind of quiet. I don't. So you guys are.
It's okay. Honestly, that's what they told you so far. So.
Yep, you didn't know this until right now.
We did tell you about the jester having Elliot's blood, though.
Oh yeah. The gesture's at play, so that's why Asmo moved. Asmo moved without really thinking about the grander scheme of what he was doing. Yep. 30 years of responsibility kind of ran up to an old responsibility that he kind of just went, yeah. Oh, wait.
So, when were you planning on telling me about that little tidbit? Is that before or after you got through the camp?
Right
This seems
now,
like it. This seems like it's a conversation that doesn't need my involvement. I will.
Head back to camp, tell them everything's on the up and up, and bringing in allies.
Right. I'm sure the guard commander would love to hear about it.
Tell them there's another drow, a man with a white cloak, and a mage.
Right. And with that, you sinks back into the shadows and is gone. As
You're
you guys
not mad,
continue
are
your
you?
climb.
Not mad, necessarily. I mean, you gotta know.
How many hours has it been now?
Since you've started the climb,
No, since I've seen them. Spending time with them.
probably about 5 or 6 by this point.
Hours?
Yeah.
ooh,
8 hours ago, I thought you were dead. All 3 of you. What at least counts for it in this world. I have responsibilities. A lot of responsibilities. But I know you guys, so... Old habits die hard, I guess. What are your chances, do you think?
Well, given all the information that we've got, this is our best shot.
it's not
Elliot's,
great.
Elliot's working on his plan. That could help, but
I've seen
It's
that
also
guy.
not great.
I don't know, it's just weird for me to put faith in someone I see fall out of a tree.
Just imagining Ellie going, ah! He'll save the world one day.
imagine having to wipe his ass and think that too.
That's why I had your butler for that.
Sip. Water. I'm sorry, Batman moved into Superman's home. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
My methods are unorthodox.
Oh my god.
I'm not wearing. Okay. Anyways,
I'm not mad. I don't have the privilege to be mad nowadays.
It's not like we weren't gonna tell you. It's also there's just been a lot going on, and we sort of said that we were.
Asmo starts moving. He's already starting walking. He's
Oh,
already.
you guys are walking while you're talking.
Yeah.
I've been
He
under that
speeds up.
assumption.
Yeah.
Ain't like we're keeping secrets.
Ain't much to keep secret nowadays.
Everything seems pretty laid and bare.
Very literally in many people's case. You know, trying to maintain a no man's land is surprisingly dreary work.
You don't say.
You meet people, though. Like 1 or 2 people, but you'd meet them.
Wait. Who'd you meet?
I'm joking.
Oh.
Just
That's a
sort of
joke.
sidesteps.
Listen, what used to go for dark humor is now considered light humor. So just know what we considered off-topic humor is now considered medium humor at best. Besides, before this, I can't even begin to tell you guys how many times I was sitting at a damn fire, saying, no, maybe there's some time travel crap at play. It's the Fae. It's the Fae. It was weird. There were tentacle monster guys. They didn't believe me half the time. It's one of those situations where as the years went on, the less right I wanted to be. And now here we are, and I'm like, ugh. I feel a conflict of emotions.
Well, you were right.
The only time I am! And it's on this. I don't even get to enjoy it.
You're right about a lot more things than you think, Asmo.
Oh, God, really? Are they all terrible?
Yes.
Damn it!
You were right about Ramses the entire time.
No,
From-
I didn't. I didn't think of it that way. I just thought you were all wrong. Kidding. Prick.
He's just thinking. They just like Asmo just spits.
You wanna know why that still sticks a craw in me? Is we saved him from not 1 cave, but 2 caves! That asshole had the inconvenience to get us. Oh, we should have let the Jester kill his ass.
He was in dealings with the Jester.
Aren't they like related now?
Now, if you told me the Jester was gonna betray him, I'd totally believe you. Something
He
the Jester
did
would
betray him.
Yeah, there you go.
Asmo doesn't even look back when he says that. There you go.
Something in the back of my mind tells me that this wasn't always the case. A lot of things changed when that school basically took off.
Callum Diabolai or the mage school.
The mage school.
The mage
Yeah, the
school.
sorcerer school.
When it exploded.
I mean, when we were hurtled through the infinity.
Oh yeah, that one.
Ah, gotcha.
Oops.
I remember one time telling the deer to your face that I don't like mages, those who use magic. That always stresses me out. You
It's
never
not
fully know.
totally true. Blink,
Never-
blink.
With the blade, I can see it unsheathed, an axe unslung. Magic. You gotta pay real close attention, and also be able to see through into people's minds. It's always deceptive, because you never know what it is until it appears.
Sounds about right.
She walks up next to him and slips her hand into his.
Without him even noticing. just like.
Whoa.
The amount of people I can't tell you that tried to hit me with a fireball. And all I can think is, joke's on you, I've been hit by them accidentally.
Asmo just looking at Denier.
You know, it's kind of funny. One time I was fighting somebody, and I had a bag of coins, useless pretty much to me, and I grabbed it and I just said, "Denier!" and I just threw coins at him. He didn't get it. I did, though. I distracted him for a second, so that's all it needed.
So Asmo pocket-sanded coins at one point. Denier! Denier! Ah! Coins! It's not the same.
For
It's not the
payday.
same. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing essentially, but the guy was dead.
It was a good distraction.
Denier reaches to his hip to a quiver that's there, and he carefully pulls out an arrow. I've upgraded since then.
See, the whole time I was thinking, if this guy made knives that were double-sided, so it's just a blade, no hilt, just a blade that hovers. Oh, you could literally do a killing chopping up meat. Oh, meat.
And then Asmo starts
Meat.
feeling sad. Asmo starts thinking about the meatery,
The meat house.
the meat house.
And as you ponder the meat house, you cross over the crest of the, I guess, a mini mountain before you and see the path that leads up to the Kuldara, a cliff-lined volcanic edge of black, hot stone. As you look up to the cliff's edge, it's pretty much lined with wyverns ready to fly. Some of them have riders mounting atop them. You can see some of them just kind of like leaning towards the other. Very inaudible conversations being had amongst them high atop these cliff tops as they're looking down and watching you. Just kind of standing and perched in reverence as you see this craggy, almost palatial peak of this volcano in front of you. You climb these very rough, jagged steps to the top of this volcanic lair. Yes,
Asmo says over his shoulder,
I want to state something, by the way. I am aware that we have gone to many places in our time traveling to each other. This might be the most evil-looking of them all, which is kind of funny, all things considered.
Asmo keeps crawling up. Something he thought about.
Sure enough, with a ominous red glow protruding from the entrance of the cavern, there stands 9 figures, each amassed in black armor, and at the front of them, the tallest of them, the broadest of them, stands spear in hand, just kind of waiting for your arrival near the top. As you get close to the top,
I know this person, correct?
you do in fact know this person.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very well. This is the head of the Dread Guard, basically.
Oh boy.
Just to point out, Nara is still holding his hand.
Okay, this is
You
my
you are getting some very suspicious looks right now, by the way, because of that.
Asmo, just let's go.
Titan's grip.
Good work. Good. Asmo slaps it away. Thank you. Good work.
How dare.
Good. I look at the one in command, and I'm trying to think of a name that is not insulting, but also is fun. No, hold on.
You know his name.
Oh, what? Oh, boy.
Is this Yorick, Lani?
He as you walk near the top of the steps, he kind of clangs his spear, the butt of his spear to the ground, and he looks down to you, Asmo.
Yes, Yorick? I sent a letter.
You did, and you have a lot to explain. And he looks back to the rest of the Dread Guard.
Asmo just look at Yorick and go,
Oh, look, Yorick wants an explanation.
You have that kind of relationship, yeah.
Oh, would you like... Okay, the bathroom is again on the 3rd. It's in the 3rd layer. We talked about that. It's a pit, also, if you need anyone to wipe your ass.
He clangs his spear again. My chambers, follow me now.
Ah, here we go, everybody.
And he looks back to the rest of the Dread Guard. Back to your posts!
That's right, everybody. You do what is told.
And
They
bring
know
your prisoners with you.
Oh. No. Guess. Prisoner.
Asmo is literally okay. How tall is Yorick again?
You can see by the look in his eyes you don't want to play that card right now.
Oh, this is years of animosity.
This isn't him. This isn't him being This isn't his animosity towards you. This is his worrying about their safety.
Asmo, because I was actually going to say Asmo's trying to get in his face, and Asmo sees that it's not anger, it's genuine concern. So Asmo's going to back down.
Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Follow me.
So bring your prisoners with you. And he starts walking ahead of you.
He's really testy, huh?
Yeah, you'd be too if your brother was your boss.
Oh no, that's who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Asmo just whispers, what happens when the overachiever is overachieved?
Uh-oh.
Asmo just sticks out his tongue like it's a very complicated relationship. It's because like Yorick's not a bad dude, but Yorick's got a very weird. Has a weird position in all of this.
Yeah.
It's been a very strange time for him, to be sure.
And
it's been 30 years of it.
Well, now at this point, Asmo and him have dealt with each other for longer than him and Garrett ever knew each other. It's now a very different It's now an entirely frustrating relationship where this is oh man, this is the best way of describing it. It's like having kids with somebody and then you divorce, but then you're still kind of, I don't know, never mind, that one doesn't work.
But then your kid turns into your boss.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
boss baby.
Boss
The real boss baby.
Amazing.
All right.
The Netflix series.
As you walk...
Daenerys' body language has changed since we've approached. Ears folded back, gaze low on the floor, silent. He is playing the prisoner part.
As you walk through the obsidian halls, none of these look man-carved or anything of the distinct. It's all very rough-hewn. But you can tell that some of these places had to be excavated in order to be turned into what they wanted to turn it into. You follow Yorick, decked out in this red and this black armor with red satin accents. There are red Dragonborn, armored in various bits of garb, some of which look more militant, like the ones that you saw hunting you. Some of them are a little bit more heavily armored, but not quite in that Dreadguard getup. These people all salute Asmo as he walks by.
Asmo salutes back.
At which point they, salute and then just
So-
hold their position.
What is the salute actually?
It's basically they kind of hold a fist up to their left shoulder, and then cross it over to their heart.
Oh, okay, good. All right, I like that. All right, cool.
And you find yourself...
Asmo nods at a couple of them. He knows. He's known these guys for years.
A lot of them serve under you. I mean, all of them serve under you.
He's
lot
commanded
of them
and fought with these guys, so.
You've killed a lot of demons and no small amount of humans with these people.
Listen, you guys gotta know. I am the wacky guy from Destiny 2, and he's Zavala.
Oh, God.
Why have you brought these people from time here?
So as you pass through these chambers, you get into a kind of an open air field. You recognize this space with its bubbling pools. This is very close to the area most of you first met Doged. And you travel into a smaller cave nearby, which appears to act as a center of housing for some of the higher guard. Asmo, your space is nearby as well, like your piece of barracks. And Garrick leads you towards his command office, where a couple dread guards stands. They salute Garrick as he approaches, and they open the door for him, or Yorick, sorry. And you all make your way inside. It's a oddly enough very well furnished space. There are draperies on the wall, all depicting the Dreadworm in his finest burning moods, as well as a
Burninating the countryside.
Oh my god.
Burninate. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
this room seems to connect to another chamber, which you're guessing would be Yorick's living space. And he, once the gate is closed behind, and he's sure that nobody's listening in, make yourselves comfortable. And he steps behind a old blackstone desk strewn with papers, and removes his helmet and sets it on a nearby rack. As opposed to many of the other Dragonborn you've seen around you, Yorick is still bronze-scaled.
Apologies for losing my cool. I broke the pact. No arguing in front of troops.
No, you argue with me all the time. That's not the problem.
Arguing
problem-
all the time behind closed doors.
The problem we have right now
Well, I know.
is my brother's mood. And the fact that you have brought with you 3 people we thought long since dead.
Asmo just sighs.
Your brother's mood.
Asmo just like it's like he can. You see Asmo just like yes, the weather.
Your brother's mood. Oh yes. Oh yes. We can't get him. We can't get him too mad. My
You don't
God.
understand, rumor has reached his ears that the gold dragon has snuck through to the west.
Is it?
Boom.
Now, is it a lie though? Is it a lie? You know they've lied before. They do that. Move our troops. Move where we are. Move our positioning. You know that's what they play all the goddamn time.
The claim itself is hard to substantiate. The body count is not.
That's physical evidence, so that works. Shit. When? Well, I left this morning. Why was I not informed? Did we just find out?
Report came in an hour ago.
Son of a... Great, we got that meeting too, so we can just roll that one to this one.
I feel this one might be more pressing. At least based on your demeanor. And Yorick looks towards the three of you, Wolfgang, Nara, Denier.
Nara
Wolfgang
smiles and
folds his
waves.
Wolfgang folds his arms in front of his chest. As a matter of fact, it is.
I just...
Yes, something tells me you wouldn't come all this way just to visit a red dragon.
Oh, no. Actually, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. They came all the way here just to prove that I was right.
You're right.
Asmo just smile.
He looks at you. You're right. I don't believe you.
No, that's a start.
Nara comes up, pats his shoulder.
No, he's right.
Yorick just kind of like, very similar to you, Asmo, just kind of like uses 2 fingers, just rubs the bridge of his nose.
Asmo gestured, by the way, have you re-met Nara? You're not my
don't.
dread. This isn't my dread steed, of course. This is the actual Nara.
Sticks a hand out.
I'm Nara.
He holds out both of his hands and clasps yours.
Oh.
A pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Aw, he's sweet.
Pleasantries are few and far between up here.
Asmo almost
I
just-
like to.
Asmo does the reaction gif guy with a blinking.
He's sweet? The fuck? Yorick? Sweet? No. Salty. He's salty.
You ran away from me when I tried to greet you at first.
Don't
I tackled you.
Don't. That is... No, she did not.
You
She did-
passed out.
I did not.
Yorick actually has a small smirk on his face during this conversation. Entertaining though this might be.
Oh, right. There might be a criminal mastermind murder man in your mountain right now.
Oh, yeah.
That
As my
requires
Bob's
a bit
ish.
more explanation.
Asmo
The Jester of Bordeaux.
I was gonna tell him. Dang it.
His eyes, like you can see his pupils, like kind of constrict, like like the slits of his pupils constrict at that.
Oh yeah, guess who's back?
And he's got eyes on. He's got eyes on your brother.
It's interesting that you mentioned how word got to your brother, because it sounds like he might have a man in here. I'm fearful everything's connected.
You think the Jester has people among our ranks already?
The Jester might be here right now, because I just fought him, like, not long ago.
He has the ability to take over people's psyches, make them act crazy, violent. He doesn't need people on the inside, he can make them.
And you believe he's after Nidhogg?
Yes.
Right.
He's been after him for a while. At the peace treaty in Silver Rock so many years ago, there was a conversation about the Jester taking a new body. I believe that he intends to attempt to take the body of your brother.
And
How would
he
he
has
do
the
this?
special juice to do it now.
Special juice.
Yeah.
A specific blood. Apparently, he required a specific blood in order to do this. This isn't the first time that corruption has tried to take your brother.
What
Just
blood
before...
exactly?
Say again, Lenny?
What blood exactly?
That I'm curious
My family's blood.
His eyes go wide for a moment. No.
That's why he was targeting Elliot all those years.
So that means... So that's what she meant.
See?
The spirit of my mother in that suit of armor. Before she lost heart and left, she told me much, and long ago, she worked as a officer in Dragon's Rest. She sought to do away with corruption to bring peace to everybody of every level. She was a good woman. She worked with a man to do this. I believe that she and this man may have had a tryst that led to Yorick. Now, Dragonborn DNA is very strong. Any Dragonborn born of another Dragonborn comes out as a Dragonborn. Well, almost any. I believe this man was... And he looks to you, Wolfgang. Related to you somehow.
No way.
Wolfgang's eyes right now are... It's... dawning confusion? Disbelief?
Asmo's just kind of head.
Are you telling me that Yorick is a Connolly?
I believe, if my knowledge of your family tree is correct, that he might be your uncle.
Wolfgang stumbles back into like some swords or something and just holds his head.
There's a rack full of weapons, javelins, and...
It's okay! It's okay! It's okay in here. Everything's fine. Okay.
You're me 8 hours ago. How about that?
Wait.
Mark was your uncle. Nidhogg is your uncle?
Now here goes. I have a question for Asmo. Has Asmo ever assumed that, or is this just like what?
This is the first time you're hearing about it. You, due to the relationship you and Yorick have, you don't have those real personal one-on-ones very often because you tend to be kind of adversarial in how you want to handle things.
Oh, this. You know, they say nothing can ever surprise you, but here we are right now, and I am sitting here right now, chuckling in my soul while weeping.
Wolfgang is looking phased.
I can't confirm this, but if your family's blood is what this jester believes he needs, and with everything that I've heard and read in her journal,
But it's totally true.
it's the only conclusion I can come to.
Can't believe I'm surrounded by Connollys.
Wait, I'm not one.
I know, it's been great so far.
Bloody hell.
Well, at least you'll get to meet your uncle.
It could explain a number of things.
You asked a lot of questions, I'll be honest with you.
The corruption in his blood, it makes him incredibly powerful, but there are moments where he almost seems lucid like himself. You've had those moments too.
Yeah.
We
can never replicate it. It's always...
If he does have Connolly blood inside of him that would offer some measure of protection, our blood is...
I would suggest not telling him that.
And Asmo looks right at Yorick.
Yorick nods. Asmo, yeah, you know that, like, even though he has these moments of, like, these very fleeting moments of clarity, anytime you try to press on it or get him to remember anything that happened before he became Nidhogg, the Red Dragon, he goes into this feral rage, and you've ended up burned more times than one when you've tried to, have a breakthrough with him.
Denier glances over towards Yorick. So he still has these moments, these flashes?
Yes, there's something in him that... It's like he's holding on.
A smile slowly creeps across Denier's face. Good. Then the barrier's still holding.
Yorick looks at you slightly confused. Barrier.
Just before your brother changed and became who he is now, I was in the realm of dreams. I felt a ping, so to say. I felt a distress call. I ended up going into your brother's mind, and I protected his id and his ego, setting up a barrier to stop the corruption. And Denier holds up his hand, and he casts a minor image to create an image of ego and id, the sugar glider and the pug that he fought beside.
Still valiantly holding up their barrier.
When I left them, they were
at the hilltop.
When I left them, they were the only thing that was holding your brother's mind back. It wasn't easy. We had to fight a hell of a demon inside of his head.
The strength of spirit that would require,
He's a fighter.
You see tears kind of welling up in Yorick's face as he sits down. Maybe there's still a way to get him back after all this.
Well, if I was right for once, anything's possible.
Then I pray you're right again.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not when you're this negative.
Makes you feel any better, neither do I. It kind of hurts to say.
Wait. So who was your father then?
Well, my father was Boral Brightscale.
Yeah, salamander
My
of some
mother's
sort.
husband. He looks at you. A fine Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Second generation.
Dragonborn. Subsection of dragons.
But wait, you're the older brother.
I am.
He sort of purses his lips and looks away.
I lived in Dragon's Rest with my mother and father. She worked late nights. I'm not one to judge.
Pretty late, I'd say.
Asmo?
You are still speaking about my mother.
That's your father's. That's your brother's mother as well. So.
Sorry, I'm having trouble
Asma's
wrapping
like
my head around this.
Asma's just like, is there a window Asma could look out, stroking his
my
chin,
God.
chuckling? Because it's just like, what the fuck?
There's a skylight in the room.
Okay. Well, getting back to the point at hand, he has my son's blood, and he plans on doing something with it to Nidhogg. And that something would either give him control over him or something bad. That's all we know for sure, and we need to stop it.
We'll also be able to screen for who's under his influence and who's not. Including you and I.
Asma looks right at Yorick.
Do you have any manner of sussing out any of this?
It's magic. You think there's an easy answer.
That is
In
why I'm
here?
asking your friends who are more experienced.
Gotta vet them.
I can detect magic, but not like a scalpel. It's more like how a bat sees. I can't pinpoint anything, not usually. Maybe Nara or Dernier have something like that, but
The last time that we've seen him take control over somebody, they always had these horrific, grotesque smiles and these masks on their faces.
Well, I can't say there
What-
have been any reports of that.
One thing that we're concerned, though, we saw a group of 10 flying in.
Yes,
Prisoners.
There's some worry
Prisoners
that he
that haven't
might
been-
be.
prisoners that haven't been processed yet. You believe he may be among them?
Nah, it'd be a smart way to get in.
He is able to mask his appearance via magic easily enough.
Be one of our biggest weak spots. We don't really vet those guys. You know what I mean? Shit. Okay, where is...
Asma's like, gets up.
Then we better go take a look at those guys right now before anything else.
They'll be in the dungeon.
Well, I want everybody who rode... I want everyone who rode with them in my office.
You have an office?
Asma gestures to this room.
Is this an office?
Well,
Technically.
There you
Yorick
go.
said it was his chambers.
It's a fucking cave.
Drip, drip.
Nara scowls.
Asma's
start
the pessimist. Yorick is the positive guy. Have you noticed how fucked that is?
All right.
gonna start
If
calling
you-
my bedroom then.
If you're going to see to your troops,
Yes,
then I'll go see
now.
to the prisoners.
There's one last thing. Asmo,
What?
You see Asmo kind of in go mode.
to your knowledge, in all your encounters with the Jester, when Elliot was with you, did he ever find out that he was a werewolf?
Did the jester learn that Elliot was a lycanthrope? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is that actually one of the ways he got chased away? I'm trying to remember if you told me that or not.
One of the earlier attacks, like he found you guys when you were training him once, and the jester kind of had you against the ropes. Elliot was trying to, fight as best he could, but this was kind of a kid trunk scenario where he really wasn't ready for such a thing. But his bestial nature, just at the right time, seemed to come out and gave you the upper hand. Yeah, gave you the upper hand against the jester. Made him retreat, but then you had to stop the rampaging Elliot, which was no fun in your state. But yeah, he learned then.
Yeah, so he pulled a Gohan.
No, basically. I'm not gonna lie. It was way in my as I was remembering. It's way easier to choke out Elliot as a werewolf than it was to fight the jester. Sleep. Oh, okay. Go to bed. Shh. Wake you up for school tomorrow. Shh. Okay. Oh boy. Learning how to shave. Head scratch.
If he knows, I'm not sure that's how that's going to interact with whatever he's planning with that blood. There's the curse of lycanthropy inside of it.
Can the curse of lycanthropy even affect a dragon of Nidhogg scale? It's just a...
I mean, for the longest time, we didn't think that it could affect a Connolly, but I guess when you're born that way, it's different.
Nah, I mean, when you have a kid with a lycanthrope, that's kind of what happens. As we've noticed, having kids leads to problems sometimes.
That's what just squints. Everybody gets a squint in this scenario.
Wolfgang tilts his head over his eyes and he just looks away.
Well, would you look at that?
Be a trend.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Anyway, let's go visit these prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
To the dungeon.
Yeah, I want to see these prisoners first, then the guards.
So you wish to see the prisoners first, then the guards?
Well, if he's gonna sneak in, the prisoner's the easiest way to get near the guards. He might have already swapped with one of the guards, so I want the guards now. If he doesn't know we're on to us right this second, that means he might not have swapped yet, so he would have no idea why he would be called back if he's undercover.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, your scouts are yours to command.
Good. All right.
I'm that call.
What's up?
I'm casting Detect Magic.
This place is gonna light up with Jack and Pollock.
Yeah, sure enough, Garrick's armor is enchanted. His weapon is a few of the weapons that you knocked over in your stupor are.
On the back of Asmo's plate armor, could it have like written in something you can only see? If you can see magic, just says "I hate magic."
Oh my god.
Asmo has runes that say "fuck magic" on them.
Yeah, fuck magic that can be seen if you detect magic.
There's a sword on Asmo's back that is immensely magical.
Wolfgang, you'll also notice that a number of items on Daenerys' person that were previously magical are no longer magical.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, I think this room is safe. Also, nice touch, Asmo.
Am I wrong?
What? What?
You have to not have magic to understand it.
I think you're outnumbered here, Asmo.
Asmo just makes it look like, thank you for making my point.
Yes. Let's move.
Right.
All right, so
Asmo immediately opens the door and on it, just like grab like the nearest soldier and tell him to go get all the riders to meet him down in the.
All right, you find the first person under your command to go gather the people who transported the prisoners. Where do you want them to meet you?
I want them to go down to where the prisoner stockade, wherever we left them. We need to do a debriefing.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to find all the riders that came in with the prisoners. I want them all to be brought back to the prisoner cages because we believe the prisoners might have done something to one of them, and we need to make sure.
By the way.
No, hold on. You might... Wait, hold on. That doesn't work.
Oh.
Shit.
Sorry, sir.
No, send them all down. Just send them all down. Tell them that they did a good job, and they're being commended.
To the prison?
Yeah, it's just quicker because I'm there, and I have to do a lot of things. There we go.
So you wish everybody to report to the prison?
Correct. They will hate me for that. Okay. All right.
None of us can hate you, sir.
Give it time.
I will
Go.
meet you there anon. Yes, sir. And he salutes.
Lestrange, go.
Yes, sir. And as he goes off to get all the scouts who transported the prisoners to round up, here is where we will take a break. Hey guys, Lani here. I just wanted to thank you for rolling with us, and if you wanted to catch us live, you can do so almost every Monday at 5 o'clock Central Time over on twitch.tv/Lanipator. Now, back to the show. All right, as you guys start to make your way down to the dungeon of this dragon. There we go. That's a way to roll it in there. Yorick is taking a slightly different path than you as he's starting to, as he needs to go inform his men to be on a significantly higher alert than usual, be ready for any, be ready to try to, detect any forms of magic from anybody that might be traveling through here. Anything that seems suspicious, etc. You guys travel through the back hallway. One that auspiciously leads almost directly near, directly down into the mountain from Asmo's living space, which is appropriate for you, Asmo. But as you're walking down, just kind of from the echoous chambers, you hear a very innocent humming. Asmo, this, of course, brings a sigh almost directly to your throats.
Does your Asmo slowly groaning?
The rest of you hear this humming too, and the kind of clinking of chains.
You know what this is? Actually, we're gonna need you to re-record that audio. There's a grinding sound on the audio track, and it's Marge just. There you go. That's what happened. You don't hear Asmo's groaning.
Clink, clink, clink.
Hackles, you got guests.
It is.
Oh, you came to see me, buddy.
No.
As you walk up to the door that holds Hackless, you see him chained against a wall next to a couple of pools of bubbling lava. He's sweating. He looks very uncomfortable. Did you come to switch me back to the other cell, the cooler one?
No, you know what you did.
That's fine, I know.
Wait, what did he do?
What didn't I do, am I right?
I just Asmo rolls his eyes. I don't even want to get into it.
Also, hi. Haven't seen you in a really long time.
Oh, hi! He starts waving, clang, 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 clang. And he notices you, Denier. There you are! I knew I heard your voice. I knew you were alive. I told you they were alive. And he points to you, Asmo.
It was the one thing we agreed on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah. So he's living with all the other prisoners, huh?
He's in one of the prison cells that's closest for you to get access to, because this is where you go when you need to pass information to Dragon's Rest.
Okay, out of character, does he know he doesn't have to be in there, or does he have to be in the prison cell? And he just assumes he has to be there, so we didn't tell him otherwise.
This is all to maintain that he is a prisoner. If this guy was allowed to wander around freely, he'd be dead.
Yeah, and Nidhogg would kill him eventually. Eventually, we just piss him off. So just
now, do you want to move?
He looks over at the bubbling pools of lava. A small bit of magma just kind of splashes up and lands near his toes. A little.
All right. Now you know what the bad cage is, okay?
Yeah.
No more complaining about the good cage, okay?
Okay.
And everyone's bored. Okay. Anyways. Alright, y'all not seen anything while you've been down here? Asmo just realized, hey, fuck it, you've been watching new. We run the new batch of prisoners.
Oh, they didn't come in through this way. I heard some stuff down the back. It sounds like there are people gathering.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Hackless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, say hello, Wolfgang. Get here.
Sorry about when I tried to summon you, Hackless.
It's okay, it tickled, and then hurt, but then still tickled.
This is a lot.
Hackless looks at you. Right?
You don't even know the half of it.
I sure if today has taught me anything, I sure fucking don't.
Oh, and he points at you, Wolfgang. Congratulations!
What?
He's a really good spy. He's really good.
Now
You
Wolfgang is pinching the bridge of his nose.
Okay.
Venario's doing very well, by the way.
Mm-hmm. She told me.
Right.
Anything that I should pass back?
Let's see.
Now, hold on. I don't be passing any information. If you want to give him anything, give it to me. Okay?
Right. Protocols.
Yes, protocol on this one especially.
Also, shh.
Shut up! Shut up, you dirty heathen! And just bang! You will pay for your crimes. Repent! It's an act. All right, moving on.
Hackless barely blinks as you're doing this.
Yeah, I don't have the heart to do it anymore. All right. Asma just leaves.
Okay, well, if you want me to pass anything, just tell him, and then he'll tell me, and then I'll do that.
You know what this gives me vibes of, Nick? The guy in the cage from Dude, Where's My Car?
A bit.
Do you want my email?
So you leave Hackless?
Well, now I feel like I don't want to bring him. I feel like
Well, no. I mean, obviously you're leaving him, but do you leave him without passing him any information?
Well, I might pass him some information on the way back. We're about to find out what's going on in the other room.
Fair enough.
Hackless isn't wearing a ring or anything, is he?
He is wearing what amounts to a potato sack and slippers.
Okay.
And shackles.
Shouldn't we tell them that the jester is on the move?
No,
Okay.
not yet. For all we know, that is
You know-
the jester.
You know who already knows. So no
The
doubt,
jester.
the people that need to know.
Do you still
Okay,
have the
bye.
explode ring?
I'll keep in
Bye,
contact.
Hackless. See you
Hackless.
in 15.
That's 3 5s.
I'm
As
gonna
you walk-
have an interesting story to tell him once we go back.
As you walk away, you make your way around the corner into the main hole, the kind of the entry hold, and sitting on what appears to be basically an island of stone amidst a pool of lava are 5 prisoners, the 5 prisoners that were brought in. And at the back wall, Yorick is already there to greet you, and he's looking over the prisoners, and he as 4 of your scouts, Asmo, come marching in.
Okay.
But go ahead and make me a... I guess this would be a intelligence check with advantage.
For Asmo?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what was that? You cut out a bunch.
Sorry, Asmo, make me an either a history or any general intelligence check with advantage. As you see 4 of your scouts lined up against the wall as you come marching in, they all salute you.
13.
There should be 5.
Uh-oh.
There's 4.
There's 4. There are 4 scouts and 5 prisoners.
I ordered all 5 of you back from oh my god, sorry.
No, sorry, my brain farted there. Sorry.
I ordered all of you to get back here to the prison. Where is the 5th? Where?
Forgiveness, sir, we could not find Thistle.
Is Yorick there?
Yorick is there, and he's overhearing this. That's not good. And he looks over to the prisoners.
Do any of any of them? I'm guessing do any of them stand out?
There are 4 humans, and 1 looks to be a dark-haired elf. The dark-haired elf is kind of fidgeting as he's, like, looking over all of you.
Asmo looks down at the elf.
You, prisoner. Why were you with these 4?
Asmo gestures at the 4. Asmo immediately puts his finger to his mouth to see if his tongue's cut off.
Speak.
Are you unable to?
He is standing on a island. There is a pool of lava, like a 15-foot pool of lava between you and him.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I did not know that. Okay. I thought it was just a... Okay.
Nah, they are standing on a what appears to be kind of like a rock island.
Are they, like, gagged or something?
What was
It doesn't look to be.
But he can't talk?
You can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 22.
Beautiful.
His eyes are trying to express something, but he can't seem to open his mouth.
Get him a pen and
Denier.
paper. Pen and paper, now!
Denier, some kind of magic's going on. Can you dispel this?
Asmo pulling out a pen and paper immediately, though, while you're having that conversation.
Detect magic.
On
Also-
that
also-
island.
I would just a quick note. Notably, I would also have I would have left my hat and coat off around here, just because 1, it's hot. 2, I don't want the jester knowing it's me if he does see me.
Right, he's seen you in various methods of dress by this point, but as you glance at that island, all 5 of them appear to be under some form of illusion magic.
What?
I'll lean in and I'll whisper to Denier and Asmo, illusions, all of them.
As
We need magic dispelling now, Yorick! Now!
Asmo yells immediately. Like, Asmo's now in emergency mode.
Yorick holds up a javelin. Stand your ground and be dispelled! As he says this, the eyes of the elf widen as the 4 other prisoners begin to grow. And as they do,
Immediately,
they
Asmo yells.
begin to take on ape-like features.
Is this a spell?
Doesn't seem to be, as one of these massive red, blue-faced apes starts to smash the elfin prisoner, and I want all of you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Fuck these guys again.
Let me.
18.
16.
18.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nah, that's too regal.
16.
Ooh.
All right, let me work you guys into initiative as I pull you over. You see one of these apes beat that prisoner to death, to a bloody pulp, who then returns to the form of a red-scaled Dragonborn scout, the missing scout.
Shit.
Fuck.
He already seemed to have been quite bloodied. All right, let me work you guys into this initiative.
Now the 4.
order.
No, sorry, I misheard you. Are the 4 soldiers who are with us? Are they're in action too now?
They will be, yeah.
Okay.
Not
All
great.
right.
Not
Oh no. Yep, the
No.
jester is here and he is
Fucking us
fucked
up.
off.
great. Yep. He's already off doing the thing.
Let's see, between you two, Asma still has the higher dexterity.
Oh boy.
I didn't put Yorick on this list. There he is. All right. With that, the first of the great apes is going to make a mighty leap, kind of grab onto that pillar over there as it slams down.
Oh, fuck.
And it will make a second leap here, where it will take all of its attacks on this particular Dragonborn.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. It seems to be in some sort of feral rage.
It's raging.
It's +7 to attack. That's gonna hit. So the first fist comes slamming down, along with the second. As he has him pinned against a wall, he's going to try to chomp on him. And that is a definite brutalization. As he starts to just maul this Dragonborn. Let's roll the bite first.
Okay.
Owie.
Oh my god.
That's the orange one. Followed by the fists, which will be 2d10 now. 4 plus that. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't look like... he still looks like he's in fighting shape, but he's definitely in worse shape than he was previously, as this monstrous, demonic ape is just ripping at him.
Also, that is my detect magic. Don't mind that.
Hackless is sadly less magical than usual. All right, Denier, you're up.
Denier takes a free action as he looks directly at Asmo. Hi, Commander. Permission to engage. He's playing.
Yeah. Make him pay for it. And Asmo winks.
As Asmo gives direct permission to Denier, Denier waves a hand across his face, this black spectral mask appearing on his face, as I cast Denier's Waking Nightmare at 5th level on green, blue, and purple.
The apes, I'm guessing, right?
Correct. Apes.
All right, go ahead and click that spell.
Okie doke.
DC 17, and
they take it at the end of my turn. So they are going to take 5d8 psychic damage each.
Sorry, I'm having trouble seeing what save that is.
It's an intelligence. Intelligence save DC 17 at the end of my turn, after they take the damage.
All right. Fail. Fail.
Sounds like you're
Fail. You got 3 very stupid creatures.
Okay, so what's going to happen is every turn they're taking that damage until they make the save.
All right. So go ahead and hit me with that damage.
I did. It's a 22.
Oh, it didn't show up. There it is. For some reason, it didn't show up. Let me mark these fellas as deneered, as in each of their heads. You're not sure what a demon has nightmares about, but each of them are consorting with the worst of them. 22 damage to each of these fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And I will... let me see. That's 15 feet, so I can move 15 feet back. I will move back here, just behind Nara, and that will end my turn, keeping me within 30 feet of Wolfgang, Asmo, and Yorick.
Alrighty. Nara, you're up.
Okay, and just to ask, how far down are we? Are we like pretty far underneath everything in this place?
Give me a survival check for free.
Okay.
You're down a few stories, but as far as like how deep into the mountain you are,
4.
very hard for you to tell because you've been traveling up and down this whole time, so you're not really sure how close to the surface of the mountain you are.
Yikes. Okay.
Because this place seems to have like so many openings. It's like a rat's nest.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna circle of death from the center of that island, so it should just reach all. Yeah, it'll just reach. Wait. Yeah, it'll reach literally all 4 of them.
What is the range on Circle of Death? Or the
It's,
circumference?
The range is 150 feet, but it's a 60-foot radius sphere.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, you're going to hit all of them with that.
Yep. Boink.
And Constitution saving throw. They are better at this, so let's
Well,
see.
hopefully they suck this time.
Red red fails, blue passes, green also passes, and purple matches, so that's a pass. Sorry, but you got red with like 100% of it.
Sweet.
The rest of
So I
them
need
only
to
take half
do-
damage. That is 8d6.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I have to do the advanced one. Wait. 8d6. Wait. That's 19.
Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Damage. Why?
Roll 20.
Wow. So half of that is we roll up in this house, so 10.
You know, it's something. And I'll take that.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the blue one who's going to make a running leap to here.
Bonus action, I
Sorry.
flexible cast. So I can get some points spell slots back.
Okay. Gets to here, and he'll make it over to Yorick, where he will attempt to bash Yorick. And Yorick is having none of that first blow as he just kind of like deflects the first one with a spear. Second strike, kind of same as the first, is able to kind of like get his shoulder in there and just push the beast's arm aside as it comes in for a bite. But it gets nothing but armor. It does not seem to pierce Yorick's armor. So his move is done. And next up, we have Asmo. You're up.
I'm so excited.
How much damage has the blue one taken, would you say?
It's hard to tell as he's in kind of like a feral, demonish rage right now. You can tell that it's not being very defensive, though. One thing you can tell is it's being very reckless. So any attack you make on these things has advantage.
Can I say something to Yorick to my right as I move to engage this? I'd like
as a free action, sure.
Just like as Asmo's preparing the blazes, coming over here. This is a distraction. If the jester's in here, he's using this as a distraction right now. What was the name of the guard again? Who was there?
That's Thessel?
Yeah, Thesel.
Thesel was not. Thesel might have been in fact. Thesel might be him. You have to go pursue it. It's too much of an open. It's too open right now. We can handle this. I got them. Asmo gestures back. Move.
He nods.
Ah.
Understood, but don't give me orders.
Well, don't tell me to stay here. I just beat you to it. Alright, come on, big boy! You see Asmo step, and out comes Kabuto.
Ooh.
In your main hand or your offhand?
Offhand.
Okay, offhand is Kabuto.
And Asmo swings with a 27.
Towards which one? You haven't moved your character.
I move immediately to the to the blue one.
All right.
Blue.
You stab, and Kabuto connects as you jab the icy blade into its flesh.
I slash down, and immediately with the main hand, you see the golden gleam. Out comes Chimera. Sting! And Asmo stabs in with the god. Oh, 14.
Oh my god.
With advantage and 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Right. I
Oh
have
my
advantage.
god.
12 plus 2.
You also didn't click Kabuto's damage.
Oh. 10 plus 0.
Plus 0. What the fuck?
That's
Why?
right, Nick. I missed the door.
Why is it?
Nick, because you had a plan
Wrong
and you were having a good time, and then
I'm so
then
mad.
they-
It should keep adding the 1d6 cold, but I guess whatever.
Hold on, I'll roll that, Nick. I will roll 1d6.
Yes, roll me a d6, please.
And D1!
All right,
Oh my
nice, perfect.
God.
Makes all the difference in the
101,
world.
baby! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
All right, so as you stab it with Kabuto, and then, actually that should be Fang, not Sting, but you whip around and do an additional stab with Fang. Let's see, that
All
is 14 plus 11 is 25 points of damage. This thing doesn't look too happy. I mean, it wasn't happy previously, but it's still not happy.
Asmo muttering to himself in the middle of this, nothing happens forever, then one day everything happens. A second Kabuto hit, 26.
I say so. Kabuto's your main hand weapon. Gotcha.
Oh no, that's I can only offhand once. I thought I could go 1-2, 1-2.
Your bonus attack. I'm pretty sure your dual wielding ability is a bonus action, right?
We always roll over the place on that. I remember being. I think we let that be more situational, but I'll only hit Kabuto once. I'll hit Chimera two more times.
Okay.
All right, Chimera, 31.
31 will in fact hit.
Christ.
God, what the
Plank.
fuck?
8 plus 5. Asmo ain't done yet, and Chimera just it's like literally putting him in a nougat, just like punch you. 31.
Oh my god.
All right, 31 also hits.
Oh,
12.
I missed Asmo.
12 plus
I did
6.
too.
And as you stab it in the side, it starts to kind of cramp up from the ice from Kabuto, and then you take Chimera, kind of overhand it, and almost like you're kind of a slasher, you just start stab, and this thing starts coughing up this black blood as it falls back and dies from your barrage.
Asmo stomps on the. I want to believe Asmo stabbing. It's spinning up. He just turns its head. Shit! God damn it! Stab. Ah! And then while the guy is still freezing from the effect of Kabuto. Oh, wait, never mind. We're too far from the lava. It's okay. Spits the black blood away.
Holy shit.
Speaking of, Wolfgang, it is now your go.
Oh, really now?
Oh man, I just Michael Myers that guy.
Yup.
In that case, I'm going to... What is the range on this? Perfect. I'm going to stay right the fuck where I am. I'm going to look at these two over there. Way over there. They're well within range. And the angelic visages of the past members of my family will fall down and circle around both of them. I think it is only going to hit both of them and not... Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Maybe
hold on.
It'll...
Wait.
No. Just the two of them.
Okay.
They can make it if they try.
Try just the two of them.
As an angelic chorus begins to fill both the room and their heads as I cast synaptic static.
All right.
They need to make
go ahead and-
intelligence saving throws.
Not particularly great at those, but go ahead and click that spell for me. There we go.
Yay.
That's a fail for green and a fail for purple. They basically need to roll like a 19 or a 20 on the die to make that save, and they in fact did not.
They are going to be taking 8d6 psychic damage. So 30 psychic damage.
You see blood start, like you see their eyes begin to kind of bug out a bit as this blood begins leaking from it. They aren't dead, but they're definitely not in a good way.
And for the next minute, they will subtract a d6 from attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentrations on spells. And I will, as a bonus action, fucking why not? I'll spend 2 uses of my healing light to heal the Dragonborn that got savaged over here for 2d6.
You see him panting, like trying to like, trying to come up with I can do this all day. But then he gets this like second wind, like, oh, maybe I can do this all day.
There you go.
For an extra 2. Wow.
Not 1, but 2 hit points. 2 hay points.
Oh, maybe I can't do this all day. Just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am, and that'll be my turn.
The red, one of the Dragonborn closest to you, Wolfgang, looks over to Yorick. We'll clear the path for you, Lord Yorick. And he runs up, spear in hand, and starts stabbing at this demonic ape. The first stab is a hit as he brings his spear back, kind of flourishes it, goes in for the second stab. The second stab is a miss. But damage it is nonetheless. Alright. Next up, we have Yorick, who, heeding your words, Asmo, is going to try to take the fastest route to get back towards where his brother is. He'll start heading this way. But on his way by,
Thanks,
he's...
Yorick. Thanks, Yorick. Appreciate you. Dumbass.
on his way past, he's not going to take an opportunity to not stab this son of a bitch with his spear.
Well, you just drive by.
And he basically does, as he like brings the bladed side of his spear out. He kind of like drives it through him, almost in like a samurai-like fashion. The spear he has, it's got a very large blade at the a very large tip at the end with bladed sides. Almost like a sword at the end of a spear.
A bardiche.
A bit, yeah. As he slices through the side of this thing as he runs by. Definitely gets a good amount of coverage, and you can see these... actually, let me check this particular monstrosity, if it's resistant to... Okay, it is, but only resistant. As this flaming geyser seems to erupt from the head of the spear as it strikes. Taking another sizable bite out of this fella here. That would be 30. And then he spins the spear in his hand and he hurls it at the green one for his second attack. And oh wait, no, he is not in his rage yet, but that's still a hit. That actually might still be enough. No dice. As the spear sinks into the side of the ape, it lets out a howl and kind of like crumples down to one knee, but it's still standing. As Yorick continues to run by, he holds out his hand and the spear jerks itself free. Red Ape is going to try to make an attack of opportunity on Yorick. And with advantage, still manages to miss as he tries to swipe at him as he's running by. Kind of gets like a little on his armor, but doesn't quite get there. This is about where Yorick is going to make it. Next up, another Dragonborn is going to run up. Seeing that Yorick is trying to escape, he's going to assist in that effort and try to circle around to cover his escape path. Using his spear with advantage. That's a hit. And the second spear with advantage. Ooh, this guy gets a nat 20. Just like stabs directly into him.
God, someone's some good rolls.
And then his natural 20 die. Nice. Stabs deep into the flesh of the beast. Like, kind of nearly cuts out its eye with that second stab.
Oh.
Yeah. He's none too happy. Next will be the Dragonborn that Wolfgang just healed. He is going to use... Well, no, after seeing that the fire didn't seem to do that much, he's not going to use his fire breath. So he's just going to keep stabbing. With advantage. Oh, he misses with the first one. Hits with the second. As this this large demonic ape is just getting stabbed on all sides. And sure enough, to continue that pattern, Blue Boy is also going to make his way around and keep surrounding the red dude. It's just like they're all just like bringing back their spears. Stab, stab, stab. Some of them are connecting, some of them are not, but they're essentially trying to drive this thing into mincemeat. And they're doing a pretty alright job.
Tonight we dine on monkey stew.
It reminds me of that scene from Shaun of the Dead when they're all beating the one zombie with pull cues.
Oh, in sync to a supersonic man out of you.
Yeah.
As this other ape leaps across and is going to go for a furious, ravaging smash on Asmo. That's a miss. Both of those are misses. Second attack, he's going at you with the second punch. Dear God. A 13 will not hit Asmo.
No, it will not. Asmo's just like... They're just like
he's
preternaturally moving without even moving his head.
Still kind of like ducking out of the way. Wow, he is rolling awful. Okay, he's trying to go at you with a bite. Here's his second attempt at that. Dear God.
Yay.
No, this thing is getting none of Asmo right now. And
Good.
Purple Boy, having finished his business with that guy, is going to leap over here
Uh-oh.
and has to make a call. I'm gonna high go for Asmo, low go for... Okay. He's gonna go for the more dangerous target and go for Asmo.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, how'd he get behind me? Oh, hi, big boy. How you doing?
Yeah, you just hear like a massive thud behind you. Where'd that die go? God damn it.
Gone forever.
Ah, yes.
Right now, under me.
All right.
I also
Jumanji.
realized I made a mistake, Nick. I had an ability.
Oh, what'd you have?
I could have seen magic. It's fine. It's my mistake.
Could have, yes.
What?
23 will hit Asmo.
23 will hit Asmo.
With a big old punchy.
I activate my ability, Defensive Duelist.
Which allows you to add your proficiency bonus to your AC. What does that make your AC?
+5.
What is your AC presently?
My AC is currently 19.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
That'll be 24.
As you kind of get like this tingling sensation behind you, like cut, he does it. You kind of duck beneath and kind of parry his arm.
Done. Ow.
He's going to go for his next punch, which still has to meet that AC, which it does not. And his final will also not quite get there.
You're
As he
saying
tries to
Asmo
bite.
like Asmo's like you're only seeing his after image right now, guys.
Yeah, you're watching as Asmo throughout this fight. This old snake man is just starting to like limber up.
God damn, Asmo.
God damn, Asmo.
That's all of them.
All right, then.
You spray
I'm gonna
bottle.
move him out of the way so I can move that there. There we go. This guy would have gotten shoved out of the way.
Oh, since you move the token, it counts for him stepping in the lava. He takes 10. I
All
think
right.
it means...
Red guy being surrounded is going to start swiping in all directions. He's going to go for the weakest of them first, the orange one with advantage. That will hit. His punch is a D10 plus 4. Yeah, he's sinking back in at him. Still seems pretty alright. He's going to swipe at blue now. That'll also hit. Say another D10. Slams him for a chunk of damage.
Is it wrong? I always just...
You should be subtracting D6s for these, by the way.
Oh, right. Go ahead and roll me a d6 for each of those.
Here we go. 4?
They'd still hit. Those previous ones would still hit. He is still rolling with advantage.
Ah.
I'll just let that 4 keep going as he attempts to make another swipe, this time on red. He's going for a bite now. That 4 will actually save him from a bite.
Woo! Woo!
All right. Denier, you're back up.
All right, Dadir casts Magic Missile at level 3 on Red Boy.
All right.
Let me see. Magic Missile. There we go.
As you surround yourself with motes of magic, you send them off, and poof, 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 poof.
So 16 points of damage to red, and at the end of my turn, green and purple are going to take 21 points of psychic damage, and they need to repeat their save.
All right. So as Red's going in for the bite against the, well, red-dotted Dragonborn, he goes in, the jaws snap shut mere inches away from his face, and then his entire head explodes as several motes of energy just go flying through it. Splattering orange and blue with the viscera.
Ooh.
Green and purple need to try to remake their save and also take 21 damage.
Correct. They take 21 damage, and then they get to remake their save to try to end the effect.
All right. Purple's going to fail. Green is also going to fail. They are not doing so hot on that. Let me look.
They can also, I believe they can also make the intelligence saving throw at the end of their turns for synaptic static.
I'll just go ahead and spoil it for you that they weren't going to do that. These guys get they're not smart. I mean, I guess there's a 1 in 20 chance that they could have. So the green one, as these nightmares continue to flash into its head, starts to like grab at its face, starts to claw at its face, and it leaps into the lava, like dunks its head in the lava, scratching at its eyes as its body and like as its arms and legs start to kick and twitch, and it dies.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Purple is somehow still in this.
That's it for
Somehow.
me.
My god.
I glance at Asmo and I wiggle my fingers just a little bit, thinking about what he said previously, and I end my turn.
Nara, you're up.
Oh my god, that was so cool!
Immediately sends out Tango Muerte to purple.
All right. Throw Tango Muerte.
Quick, got a last hit it. Last hit it.
Is with advantage to hit, but that won't quite get there.
Dangles. Trying again. Wait, that's my bonus action, huh?
You can use it as a bonus action once it's out there, so yeah, you can attack a second time with Tango Muerte.
Gonna leave it out there, but not use it yet because I have to do more flexible casting.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right. You have not had a full rest since running.
No, I am very tapped, so I have to use my flexible casting pretty much every turn at the moment.
This is rough for
Yep.
Nara.
All right, that's it
Quite
for me.
the gauntlet. All right,
Wait,
Asmo,
actually,
you're up.
I'm gonna have her move up a little bit, but yeah.
All right, Asmo, you're up. Purple seems to be on his last legs.
Asmo reaches to his back. And you see, remember that really powerful magical weapon you saw?
You see as he pulls this ebon, like, black smoky blade from this Wakazaki-like sheath.
Oh, fuck.
This immensely powerful artifact that he's been wearing on his lower back. Go ahead and attack with advantage.
Double nat 20.
No fucking way!
Oh my god! Oh
No fucking way!
On nat 20, you sever the creature's head. That's what it literally. I'm just gonna roll for damage, real quick here.
Do you
That's
even
a lot
need to
of.
bother?
I don't even want to. I actually don't even roll for damage. Let's just.
No, do it.
You don't have to. This is
I have
anime
to see
as
it.
fuck.
I
I
have to see
cannot believe that.
Asmo literally sees the blade as the thing is still falling to the ground, and then Asmo he's about to try and nail it with the timing, and then closes it and it doesn't fall. Ah, son of a bitch. Ah, there we go. I was falling slowly. No, I'm ruining it. But that's literally what just happened. Asmo had his samurai moment.
With that anime blink of an eye, you see a black flash as the blade gets pulled. You see like kind of a streak sweep through the air as Asmo immediately resheaths the weapon. The creature sits there slack-jawed for a moment as its head falls off and rolls into the lava, and its body slumps to the ground, dead. I cannot believe that double nat 20 on the first roll with the Vorpal blade.
Absolutely insane.
Real quick though, there is somebody in the community that does do damage tracking. So can you roll that? Can you roll the damage anyway for their sake, Taka?
Oh my god.
It's infinite. It's infinite damage.
17.
Thank you.
No problem. Nat 20 though got.
Yeah.
Asmo immediately looked.
Well, looks like somebody's here.
Soldiers, go after Yorick immediately.
Yes, High Commander.
And they begin just running upwards.
I want to activate my ability though.
Which ability?
Because Asmo was so overcome by everything, he forgot to activate his ability. Dragon sight with the eye as they walk away. Because Asmo forgot to look, because he doesn't like looking with this sight, because it hurts his eye. It hurts. As they're walking away, it wants to see if any of them are magical.
None of them appear to bear any magical illusions.
It was none of them. Okay. We need to move immediately.
Right.
We operate right. Asmo's immediately walking the opposite direction Yorick walked, because he's going to try. Yorick's already going that way. Alrighty. Okay, sorry, in my head, I'm trying to think right now. Okay.
Yorick is taking the most direct path he can to get to Needhog.
Well, I'm right now. I'm wondering, because I don't know if that was actually the. I mean, this could have been another force instead of the. Oh my god, the fucking jester. It could be somebody else technically. I don't want to assume it's a jester.
Well, Lani, is there a way that I could do like an Arcana check to try to sense the presence of the gem that the jester carries?
Ooh.
Without a gem of your own, that's going to be difficult. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but you may make an Arcana... well, actually, hold on. Make a Charisma check.
Oh?
Okay. 12.
Yeah, nothing seems to be calling out to you directly.
I can't sense anything.
While we have this moment, Nara's also going to do a little bit more flexible casty shit.
Go for it. Spend as many sorcery points as you have, as much as you'd want.
Yep.
All right. So you guys start to make your way back up to the main encampment?
Yes.
Yes. Hold on. Before that, I want to go up to Hackless, though.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, like,
Hackless?
chains around. Yeah, that sounded crazy. What happened?
Okay, you report unknown infiltration.
Unknown infiltration?
That's it, unknown infiltration. Monkeys.
Monkeys. So, were the monkeys the unknown?
Well, the only ones we found!
Okay.
Asmo says, yelling as he's running away.
Demon monkeys. They were demon monkeys.
Demon monkeys in the camp. Okay. And he, like, sits there and just, like, waits to get a reply. As you guys continue your way back up.
I'm just imagining he's looking out the cage right now, hearing the bubbling of all the lava, with just running away, going, I don't like them.
just sitting there clasping his fingers. One day vengeance will be mine.
Hee haw, hee haw.
All right. You guys make your way back up to the main encampment. You see a couple of the soldiers that you had instructed Asmo running around, passing around information. The Dread Guard is now completely mobilized. There is a lot of commotion going around, hushed though it may be, to try to dissuade any unnecessary information from getting out.
Asmo immediately. I am looking for. Is it? I am looking. What was the guy's name again? Oh, it's Tumor. It's
he's like Thistle.
Thistle? He's
Thistle.
dead.
Thistle. Has anyone seen Corporal Thistle?
There's murmuring going around. Nobody seems to have seen him lately.
If you see Corporate Cecil, arrest immediately. Do not hurt him, and be careful. That's all Asmo says. I mean, what else the fuck do I gotta say? That's pretty cut and dry.
They salute and take your order as they continue to move about. Where would your next destination be?
Well, it would be go to check on Needhog.
You begin to approach. You start making your way towards the large cavern that houses the Dreadworm. The volcanic sulfuric air that's just kind of like shooting through there. With every exhale from Needhog, you feel the gusts protruding outward. Yorick is also making his way towards there as well as you are making your way, as you're getting there. Dreadguard starts to kind of like line the outside of the cave. Yorick takes a deep breath. Who should go in first?
You go in first.
Oh man.
Yeah, Wait, hold on. Stop. Hold on. Wait, stop. Asmo puts his hand on his chest as Yorick's about to step forward, putting his hand on the door.
He stops.
Yorick, do you trust me?
I don't like you, but yes, I trust you.
Asmo looks embarrassed.
I need to make sure you're not him.
He nods.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to roleplay this out here. There's two ways this can go.
Do what you need to.
Your office.
Asmo checks all the guards by the gate as well, with the eye, scanning them all for magical.
No, there appear to be no magical illusions disguising the visage of any of these people.
Soldiers, no one is to cross here. No one. No one. Even until I and everyone else return. Do you understand me? Not one of us. Only if two of us come back. You're not to let anyone through here unless myself and Yorick are present. Do you understand?
Same goes for the Dreadguard. And he clasps his spear to the ground. The Dreadguards stand at attention. The soldiers salute you, Asmo.
If this guy has one disadvantage. He's only one person. Your office now.
I guess we go into the office.
Can you
Yorick will ask, "Are you sure this is the right time for this?"
Yes.
We should probably go in
You
there.
are to stay outside 1 moment. This will be over quick. I asked the three of them to stay outside.
Okay.
So you guys stand at the entrance to Needhog's cave as Asmo and Yorick make their way back to Yorick's
I want to trust you.
Yorick's quarters.
I want to give you dignity, and I want to trust you. But you gotta strip naked, and I gotta scan you with the eye.
He cocks an eyebrow.
You're wearing magical armor, magical sword, magical blade, magical everything. If you are him, I need you to take off everything that is magical from you. Because if you don't shine after that, then I know we're on the up and up. If you do...
Just to be clear, this eye does not allow you to see magic. It allows you to see through illusion.
Oh!
Basically, the way that it works is you would see like a silhouette of Garrick's face, but underneath it would be the jester.
Okay, that kind of throws me, because I completely goes against what I thought I was doing. I didn't know that's how it worked. I thought it sees through darkness and magical illusions. Oh, I thought I saw magic. Okay, that's my mistake for misreading that. Okay.
Yeah, basically they're eyes that will allow you to see through magical darkness and through illusions such as the invisibility spell or...
Asmo immediately just lights a lantern. Is there a lantern nearby?
Yeah, sure.
right up to his face. And Asmo tells, hold this.
Okay.
And Asmo walks back and looks right at him to see if he sees the effect.
There appears to be no illusion on Yorick.
You're clean. All right. I'm sorry. You know how it is. If you had me not do this to anybody else, you'd be mad at me.
Yes.
Now let's go. Now.
Asmo immediately leaves.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yorick says lead the way.
And we go back to the door. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I wasn't literally letting the wolf into the hen house.
No worries. No, Yorick completely understood why you did that.
I'm assuming Asmo kept his job by being good at it. Not for his witty retorts.
You're a paranoid son of a bitch. It works out.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm low-key good at security. All right. So we go up.
Alrighty, everyone stand back to the side slightly.
Okay.
Move to the side.
Oh, you ain't
Yep.
gonna like this. There we go.
Begin to walk down the cavern that houses Nidhogg at the far side. You hear his breaths as you travel in, as well as the kind of like the tinkling of gold as he shifts, of coin touching coin. Oh, why is it doing that?
Does
There
his
we go.
breathing sound like it's a normal cadence?
I mean, for a dragon's, I suppose, just this.
Okay.
And every time you hear that exhale, a torrent of nearly blistering hot air seeps down through the hallway.
Man, it must smell like a smoking jacket. Sulfur.
It smells mostly like sulfur, basically, just due to the volcanic nature of this chamber. As you get closer, you see like kind of this sky. You see this light kind of protruding from this chamber near the back. As you get within 50 yards of it, the breathing stops.
Does Yorick and myself stop?
You get that feeling in your chest. Everybody except for Asmo and Yorick needs to make me a wisdom save real quick.
Oh,
As this
okay.
as this foreboding presence seems to permeate the air. When the breathing stops, you just
17.
22.
16.
Wolfgang and Nara, you're having trouble like getting your feet to move after the air goes still. Denier, you get this horrible foreboding sense just drift over you, this dread. But you know that in your heart of hearts you have like even though all of you may have come face to face with some great traumatic evil, Denier, you're able to just kind of like push through. You're able to continue walking forward. But in the still air, a rumbling.
Asmo and Yorick, you bring interlopers into my domain. Step forth and explain yourselves.
Asmo steps forward.
You step into his chamber. The bubbling lava seems to be a bit higher tide than usual. Usually it comes in like ebbs and flows with his mood. And right now he's a bit tentative. Wolfgang and Nara can't seem to bring themselves to move forward. Denier, you could if you choose to.
Denier he stays where he is, but he gives a respectful, he's showing respect to Nidhogg.
All right. Asmo, as you and Yorick march lockstep into the chamber of Nidhogg, Let me bring you in there as you walk before the foot of the great dreadworm who rests amidst his hoard. His head peeks up out of the pit where he sleeps and tracks you as you wander in.
There's been much commotion in my domain.
Yes, there has been, Lord. There has been. Well, you want to do it or me?
Yorick, Nidhogg looks over to you.
You have already started to speak. Why stop now?
I don't know. Yorick's better at delivering burst news.
That remains to be seen.
We have been infiltrated of some sort. Of to what level and to what depth we do not know. They slipped in through the prisoners, we believe. 4 of the prisoners are actually gigantic apes. I don't know how that slipped past us when it got past our magical detectors.
Give me a persuasion check real quick, as you're delivering a lot of bad news in rapid fire.
Well, he didn't hire Asmo to be a good deliver. Okay, I need you to lie to me professionally.
It's true.
15.
The lava at your feet kind of begins to bubble a bit. His demeanor is shifting to be a bit more dour, but he's taking this information knowing that you wouldn't fuck with him.
All 4 are dead, but we believe we have a 5th one inside the base. And I don't think it's an ape. Sir, I believe this is someone else. Someone you're not.
The lava bubbles slightly more as the rock beneath your feet almost begins to dissolve a little in its heat.
That I'm not what?
Not gonna be happy to hear who it is.
He looks to Yorick.
Did the gold one return? No.
Asmo turns a little bit, because I remember what was said earlier.
We don't believe this to be his work.
Far too subtle anyways. We believe it to be the work based on the intel we have been given to be the Jester of Bordeaux.
The bubbles in the lava seem to calm a bit.
This Jester. Why would he act so brazenly?
Why would anyone act so brazenly? The reward, potentially, is worth it. I believe he has concocted, based on what we know, some sort of plan. Something he's tried before, I remember a long time ago. It's a weird mixture of what he tried to do a long time ago, but I believe he is aiming for you. The best way of knowing it is finding him. But apparently he's gotten stronger in the years, and he has switched bodies.
So this fool would make his way into my domain and seek the wrath of the dreadworm Nidhogg?
They say that all the greats are one step close to madness, and the difference is he usually doesn't die when he does it. We must be very careful with this man. He doesn't even have an ego. He is beyond that. He dares because it is his one purpose. He's come here after all these damn years. And I believe he's coming for you, sir, because I have no reason to disbelieve those who I met. The interlopers, as you say.
Then he comes to die.
Oh, yes, he does, sir. Oh, yes, he does. And I would take his head from his shoulders the first chance I get. But first we have to
show indeed.
First we have to find him. And he works and operates under illusion magic. But not only that, the interlopers who came with us, they are not under the same influence, but they are. You remember I told you of Wolfgang Connolly, Denier Highwind, and Nora?
I recall the tales of your past, yes.
Remember when I lost them in the Feywilds?
So
I remember I
told
told you
me.
they're back. And it's no illusion. And they want to talk.
Those the interlopers I sense outside.
Oh, yes, they...
A wind kind of whips around as he takes a massive inhale through his nostrils. An odd chill sort of runs down your spines, Denier, Nara, Wolfgang, as this happens. Despite how hot this area is, you feel the chill of the grave in the air.
Ugh.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Bring them before me.
Asmo just goes. I'm trying to figure out where they're. I go over to the hole.
Hey guys, I think it's okay. I think it's okay to come out now.
You walk up the steps and you start to bring them down. I will position you as such.
No sudden movements.
As you stand before this dreadworm, Nara and Wolfgang. There we go. Nara and Wolfgang, you had to be ushered more specifically as your feet really didn't want to enter this chamber.
Low-key, Asmo loves this chamber.
As from a pile of glistening gold all around him, the massive red dragon looks down at the three of you. His eyes glow with malice, curiosity, and various other mixtures of emotions.
Well, it has been some time since we've had visitors. How have you found my glorious domain?
Your domain is unlike any I have ever seen before.
I really
Great
like
and
the
powerful
lighting.
Needhog.
This one has manners.
Can we even talk, or are we too scared to do that?
You can talk. He's just very intimidating.
Okay.
Denier gives a bow of respect. It is good to gaze upon your visage once again. Great and powerful Needhog.
Once again? Ah, you must have been in the city during my birth. So
Yes,
long ago
and
that was.
I'm sorry, Lenny?
So long ago that feels.
He gives a nod. We interacted in a way. I believe you called me Vagus back then. And he mentioned because that's what Ego and Id called him when he was fighting for Needhog.
Playing a very dangerous game. Give me
Yep.
a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. That's a 6.
That's not gonna go.
You see his eye kind of look over you. One of them begins to twitch, and then his entire face begins to contort.
Okay, you the subject there, Denier.
Screams, and I need each of you to make me a dexterity check.
The
Is
dexterity
he
saving throw?
breathing fire?
He
Oh,
is
yeah?
breathing fire. You have done the one thing I said not to do, which is bring up his past.
Fast.
Lord, this is gonna suck.
Ah, thank God I'm standing over there.
Can I
11.
try something to save us?
No!
Okay.
No.
You begun
Then-
this.
Very well, then I'm using a reaction for absorb elements.
Oh, wait.
20.
Wolfgang's
20's
dead.
Not gonna make it.
A car hits you, Wolfgang. Bonk!
This is going to be very rough.
Yep.
I don't even want to roll all these dice, so I'm
Yeah.
going to... Can I make this a... Hold on. No, not... Alright.
Fuck.
Let me go to an off-site dice roller, because I want to...
Oh my, we gotta outsource our dice rolling right now, guys.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is being a bit weird.
Denier, no.
Alright, give me...
We do, just a reminder, we all have temporary hit points.
Do we?
From
I don't.
Wolfgang, I
I mean,
believe.
No, mine are
From
gone.
from Wolfgang's short rest? I don't know.
Mhm.
No, mine were gone in the other fight.
This rolled relatively low. 75 fire damage.
I'm
For
out.
for everybody that failed, which Asmo and Yorick didn't roll your particular armor does resist fire, so you take half of that.
I just assumed the fire hit behind us and went like, oh shit.
No,
okay.
it's a cone in front of him.
Yep.
Really?
So
Did
you
I-
take half of the 76.
Did I make the save, Lani?
You in fact did not.
Okay,
Yep.
then absorb elements gets that to half.
How many of you are still up?
Now we save stated before this room, right?
If we could go back and do that. Nara, Wolfgang, how much health did you have? Or Wolfgang, how much health did you have? I guess you could Tomb of Levistus, technically. Also, I can't hear you, Connor, if you're talking. Is Connor there?
I don't.
I
I'm
am
not
here.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
Oh. I think I already used my Strength of the Grave from last time.
With
And we
you
haven't
said
had
it was
a long rest.
you said it was 75,
76 points of fire damage.
76 points of fire damage. Okay.
Half to Asmo. Asmo, you didn't try to make a dex save, so go ahead and try that.
Oh, I didn't even know it was targeting me. I didn't say anything.
You'd
It
know.
You want me to try for a dex save?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It might save you further health.
23.
Oh, just not enough.
Oh my god.
I am going to. Shit.
Oh, wait.
I am going. Boy.
Oh wait, I have absorb elements. I'm gonna do that.
All right. So instead of 76, you will take. What is that? 38.
Huh. I can deal with that. Better than being out.
As he is currently tantruming.
Yeah, I am going to Tomb of Levistus actually.
Okay.
All right. How much of? Yeah. Feel free to adjust your health as needs be. Whatever would not be absorbed by Tomb of Levistus.
Yep. Hang on. That overrides my other temporary hit points. So. Fuck. Yeah. Minus 76. Okay, I've still got a pretty good amount. But I'm a block of melting ice now.
Still takes some burns to you as this massive ice effigy of your wife surrounds you, and then immediately gets vaporized by this dragon's torment. And as the flames subside, in the back of the room, you hear. My.
But
I expected a warm welcome, but this is something. And standing on a rock near the back of this area, you see the jester standing. Oh, sometimes You just make it so easy. And familiar faces as well. Oh,
Yeah.
how wonderful this is. Oh, this should be very, very fun. And this is where we will call an end to this session.